In this video, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do as far as formatting your worksheet. What I have here is the chart worksheet, and I'm just going to show you a few things as far as making some changes to grid lines. So I'm just going to click on the chart so I can activate the chart tools. One of the things I tend to do often is just right click. What I would like to do here is to actually edit the legend. So I'm just going to right click on the legend. And that is going to select it, and it's also going to bring up a shortcut menu. One of the things you're going to notice about the shortcut menu is that one of the last few options will relate directly to the object that you have selected in the chart when you right click. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Format Legend. And you'll see that the dialog box says Format Legend, and we can place it in all sorts of different locations. And that's something I would just drag and drop. But you can also change the fill color as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just put make some selections here so you can see on the right hand side how it's changing the legend, and you can make modifications to those changes as well through the various options they have listed here. If you wanted to include a picture, you could also include a picture. You can also choose various textures as well to change that legend. So I'm going to go back to gradient and just leave it at the gradient. You can also add border colors as well. So if you want to add some colors to it, you can increase that. And that'll make it a little thicker. I'll go ahead and maybe make it black. And then we can make it a little thicker. This is the transparency of your legend. Border styles, you can also add different styles around there as well. I'm going to increase the styles. And there we go. Now you can start to see the thickness. You can also make a lot of different changes, round it, square it out, whatever you want to do. So really just right clicking on the object will give you that particular option. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Let me just drag this up a little bit. So there's our legend. One of the other things you might want to do is you might want to change the grid lines here in the back. And you can also make these selections if you go to the Layout tab. You'll see where you have underneath Labels and Access. You can make a lot of those changes as well. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go to Grid Lines. And I'll do this from the Grid Lines button. And I'm going to go ahead and choose Vertical. And you'll see that we have None, Major, Minor, Major, and Minor. So I'm going to turn on Major. So you can see the vertical lines going down, and that's considered major. And we'll go back to Vertical, and we'll choose Minor. Minor is going to give you a few more vertical lines. And then if we go back, we can turn these off. Okay, let me go ahead and add the major in there. You can also make changes to the horizontal as well, or you can, which is what I like to do, is right click and you can go to Format Grid Lines, and then you can take care of that from the Format Grid Lines dialog box. You can also change the thickness of the lines as well if you want to. So there's a lot of different things that you can do here with the individual objects as well. So just wanted to bring this to your attention. Sometimes right clicking is just as easy as it is by selecting and then going up to the buttons down there. You can also come over here and work with the numbers as well, so with the chart area. And again, just by right clicking, you'll see that you have additional items to choose from. So again, just experiment with it once you get a chart up. And like I said, sometimes I think just right clicking gives you just as many choices, especially if you're not sure what to choose up here from the menu. So just keep that in mind as you're experimenting with charts.